Hello YouTube! Today Lincom has for sale a Kenwood TK2212 VHF portable radio. It's got a band split of 136 to 174 megahertz, so this would be perfect for anybody that has the need to cover a wide frequency range. For example, a ham radio operator that might also be active in public safety would be able to cover all your ham frequencies and all your public safety frequencies in a legal type accepted radio. This radio will hold 128 channels in as many as 128 zones if you're doing one channel per zone, or you could set it up to do 16 channel zones or any number in between. The nice thing about this is that unlike a Motorola radio, this has got a continuous channel dial. It doesn't stop at 16 channels. It'll just keep rotating. So if you wanted to have 32 channels or 40 channels or whatever in a zone, you certainly can do that. It's got an 8-character alphanumeric display. For the purposes of how it's programmed right now, the 6 indicates zone 6, and WX425 indicates that it's the weather channel 162.425 in Bureau County.
Stay until 6 p.m. Thursday, and now includes the following counties in Illinois: Bureau, Henry,
You can tell that the audio coming from this is nice and loud. That was about half volume right there. This radio is going to come with an OEM Kenwood wideband antenna. It's going to come with a OEM Kenwood public safety type collar mic. And it's also going to come with two Kenwood OEM nickel metal hydride batteries. You can see there at the bottom, this is a Kenwood OEM battery. Everything for this radio is OEM. I don't buy aftermarket parts or accessories for any of my radios. Everything is OEM. Both of these nickel metal hydride batteries were purchased in August of 2010. So they still have quite a bit of life left in them. I won't guarantee how long you'll get out of it once you get it, but I will guarantee that you won't have to replace the battery right off the bat. They still have a lot of service life left in them. Also included is the dust cap for the side accessory port. So if you're not using the included speaker mic, you can put this on to protect the accessory connector from dust or rain. Whatever elements might be present in your work environment. Just kind of take a tour around the radio. On this side you've got your PTT. Then you've got two programmable soft keys. Currently, side number 1 is your scan enable, which is just flashing scan because the weather channels aren't associated with the scan list. You can see the little circle with the arrows. That indicates that scan is active. The P inside of the box indicates that this channel is the priority channel for the scan list, and currently it's set up that whatever channel is selected by the top channel selector is your priority channel. It's also got a battery indicator. As you can see, there's no missing pixels. There's no problem with the display whatsoever. Nice, crisp, clear, clean display. The bottom side button, or side 2, is programmed for monitor. When monitor is enabled, you'll see the little speaker icon pop up in the display. What that's telling you is that PL has been defeated. So if you're on say one of your local ham radio simplex channels and you've got a PL enabled, you could disable the PL by pushing the monitor button and hear all the users around you, not just users that have your PL tone programmed. All 4 of these front buttons are programmable. Presently, S is programmed to take you to your home channel. A will add and delete the channel from your scan list. You'll note the presence of the channel in your scan list by the little arrow next to the battery indicator. If you have an arrow, that indicates that the channel is in the scan list. No arrow means the channel is not in the scan list. B is presently programmed for talk around. So if you are on a repeater pair and you just want to talk directly from radio to radio without going through the repeater, you would push that button and the little walkie-talkie icon pops up on the display. Another good use for this is if your repeater happens to go down, say there's been some bad weather or there's a power outage at the tower site and the repeater is not functional, you could use talk around in order to continue to utilize that channel as an operational channel. And then C is your zone select. You can see as we increase, all the zones are numbered. On this other side of the radio, you can see we have the accessory port. It's a 2-prong, and as I showed you earlier, that dust cap fits the side of this to weatherproof it. On the back, you've got your OEM Kenwood belt clip and your other OEM Kenwood battery. Let me plug this mic in so you can hear the speaker mic working. Alright, I'll pick a weather channel here. Turn the volume up.
The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A winter storm watch remains in effect from 6 p.m. Wednesday until 6 p.m. Thursday, and now includes the following counties in Illinois.
But despite the bad weather forecast, you can hear that the speaker mic works. It does transmit and receive just fine. You can see the backlight works just fine.
West of the Illinois.
Cosmetically, I would give this radio a 9.5 out of 10. The only real defect in it is you can see right here, there's a little scratch on the front of the speaker grill. Really, if you're not looking for it, you'd never even notice it. It certainly doesn't affect the operation of the radio any. Remove this and I'll show you how to take the battery off. Okay, you can see on the bottom of the radio here, there's a little protective cover. What you do is you take your finger, you pull that protective cover down. You can see inside there's a button. What you're going to do is you're going to push that button while simultaneously holding this little flap out. That's going to cause the battery to fall off. Okay, flaps out. Push the button. Battery separates. It just lifts out from the top. When you're ready to put the battery back in, all you have to do is slide it in this fashion and mate the battery back to the radio. These are your charging connectors for the rapid charger, which is included.
Especially across northeast Missouri, eastern Iowa.
So just to recap, Kenwood TK2212 VHF portable radio with a band split of 136 to 174 megahertz. It will operate in both wideband and narrowband modes, so if you're a ham radio operator, you could use this on both ham frequencies as well as on commercial frequencies. It's got an 8-character alphanumeric display, and it'll come with 2 good OEM nickel metal hydride batteries, an OEM rapid charger, wideband antenna, OEM collar mic, and the accessory dust cap cover. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line, reply to this video, or visit our website at www.lincom.org. You can message me from there, or you can visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/lincom.